Live from Movie Night Extravaganza Studios. We're covering the Oscar nominations, everybody. Here we are. This is officially the earliest I've ever broadcast for this show. And you're welcome, America. That's all I got to say about it. And our friends. We don't have any international friends anymore. What am I doing? What am I talking about? But yeah, we're going to be talking about the Oscar nominations. Forrest and I are going to be live reacting, and that is what is going to be happening. Well, somebody in the Oscars chat just said the word Conan, and I got really confused. But I know they're talking about the other Conan. So, but I got really confused for a second.
Conan.
I mean, I'm tired enough that it's like, okay, yeah. Wait, what? I was like, oh, that's not. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're going to be going through all the nominations, giving our reactions, mentioning, of course, our what we're covering, all that stuff. Forrest, how you feeling this awards?
I'm feeling tired, Conan, but you know what? I'm here.
It's funny. Anytime there's these like live things and news, that's like half, like at least a third of the time, that's how people like answer. And I'm like, I don't care if you're tired. It's your job. You're getting paid money. We are not, in fact, getting paid money to do this. So we are doing this because we're doing this for the love of the game is what we're doing. All right, here we go. Nominee, Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Elle Fanning, Sentimental Value. Great. She was awesome at that. Inga Ibsodder Lilius, Sentimental Value. Also very good. Amy Madigan, Weapons, friend of the show, Amy Madigan. Wunmi Mosaku, Sinners, personal favorite and favorite of the show. And Tiana Taylor, One Battle After Another. Zero surprises there. That's what everybody thought it was going to be. Those are all great. I have no notes. Nothing to speak of there. Makeup and hairstyling. Where's Christina for this? Why am I commenting on makeup? Frankenstein. Kukoku? What is that? I don't know what that is. Sinners.
The Ugly Stepsister. Apparently, Christina said the Ugly Stepsister is good.
Okay.
Didn't even know it existed, but
I like stepsisters that aren't ugly. Original score, Begonia. Great. Frankenstein. Great.
Yeah, I just feel like the score is not what I hashtagged a bunch of stuff, and then people popped up thinking this is the Oscar stream, I bet.
What One Battle After Another, and Sinners, of course. Live action short film. I rarely pay attention to the shorts. No, guess what? Here's a fun fact. People that vote in these things rarely pay attention to the shorts either. Sorry, but anyway, there they are, folks.
People exchanging saliva. Oh yeah, talked about that title yesterday. Don't know anything about it, but
animated short film. All right, so there's two things I don't pay attention to. I haven't seen any of these. Retirement Plan, Butterfly, Forever Green, Girl Who Cried Pearls. Sounds painful.
None of there was like the short list. None of the short list was any of them was that I knew either.
All right. Nominees for Adapted Screenplay: Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet. Boo. I'm like the only one that doesn't like it. Me and Scott and Durante. One Battle After Another, not to dox him. And Train Dreams.
Dream about
those. People keep saying Brazil in the comments, which is just like, come to Brazil. It's like this is the show, not a band. Original screenplay: Blue Moon. It was just an accident.
Mahmoodian.
Marty Supreme. I wonder if both bronze scenes are going to get nominated. Sentimental Value. And Sinners. So far, not a single surprise that I'm aware of. But those are all very worthy nominees. I'm going to have some coffee. Not the kind of drinking I normally do on stream, but that's okay. By the way, weather report, currently 11 degrees where I'm at. 11 degrees, everybody. Supporting role actor Benicio.
Delroy Lindo. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's
dude.
awesome. Oh wow. Oh, interesting. Okay.
You like
Sean
Black
Penn.
Girl?
And
Oh,
Stellan
man.
Skarsgård. Okay, so that we might have a.
Delroy Lindo is a pleasant surprise for me.
Yeah. So no Paul Mescal. No Paul Mescal. For Hamnet. Interesting. Okay, cool. I like Paul Mescal. I did not particularly care for. I didn't care for that movie, and I didn't think his performance was especially extraordinary. So I'm okay with that. So that's like the first surprise.
Nominations continue.
Delroy Lindo. Did you see the Five Bloods, Forrest? Did you see?
Yeah.
That?
That was a solid movie.
I thought he was so good at that.
The guy I can't remember the actor's name off the top of my head. Played Clay Davis. He was one of the main. He just recently passed away, but he killed it in that movie.
Yeah, God, it's been so long, and it's crazy. I feel like Spike Lee usually you'll see him.
Isaiah Whitlock. I don't. It's hard for me not to think of him as going. She.
Oh yeah. He just passed, right?
Yeah. But he was like a big part of the Five Bloods.
I thought that movie was great, and like it just whatever reason it just couldn't get arrested that year. Meanwhile, Black Klansman I didn't like at all, and like everyone, Black Klansman. I'm like, really? But that's my own personal taste. The Delroy Lindo in supporting actor. About time, man. So, like, because that's someone that like has been doing the work for like years and years and years. So that's kind of cool. Paul Mescal, look, I like him. He's young. He's young. Hey, here's the thing I like about Paul Mescal. He's always like, I'm just happy to be here about everything. Everywhere he goes,
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm here either. You know.
See, that's the thing. I have part of my like brain is just competitive, but I feel like just getting nominated for the Oscars, I'd be like,
Yeah, it's an Academy Award.
I'd be like, this is more than I ever expected for myself.
Yeah, word. Well, and there's a few people that you're like, okay, you know, they're doing amazing work and they keep getting like dissed year after year after year. Okay, that's fine. That's a different story. But one of the many reasons, like I like Paul Mescal because I think he's a good actor. I did not like him in Gladiator 2, but I think he was completely miscast. Other than that, I liked him in everything he's been in. He's got a good attitude. Seems like a genuinely good dude. He's a good actor. In Hamnet, which again, to be clear, I didn't care for the movie. I thought it was okay. I thought it was. I didn't think he like did any harm, but it was like this isn't like an award-worthy performance to me. Now, Jessie Buckley, I get. It's not my favorite supporting actress. My favorite actress of the year, but it's a powerful performance, and I get why people vibe with it. And there's no movie without it. But so that one I get. But with so many strong performances, I was like, really, we're gonna give Paul Mescal? I mean, yeah, he's cool, he's handsome, but are we giving awards for that now? What are we doing here? Yes, the Handsome Awards. We'll have to do a good showing at the Handsome Awards. I feel like the practically. Remember the MTV people? Was the MTV Awards VMAs?
Yeah.
What was it? The movie awards, Best Kiss, and all that. I was like, all right.
Isn't it People's Choice?
People's Choice. That's what I'm thinking of.
The People's Choice, and the people are stupid. They like.
Exactly. They like that Housemaid movie. All right, so we're back. So these are going to be
awards for the People's Tit. The People's Tit.
Casting. This is a new one, right? So
I like the people that apparently are watching this to talk shit about the Oscars. Like, no one cares about the Oscars.
You're watching it, dude. So we got Hamnet, Marty Supreme, Oba, Secret Agent, and The Sinners.
I want to get Julia to comment on the casting nomination.
That's what she does.
Yeah.
No surprises there. Costume design, Avatar, Fire and Ash. Those really costumes though. Anyway,
I don't know why she quit doing casting for. I would just be like, and I cast myself. I'm the one.
Frankenstein, Hamnet, Sinners. I missed that last one because we were talking, but like I didn't see any surprises there either. They blast through these so quick, man. We have to wait so long, and it's like
They only get back to sleep. It's like it's
Yeah.
so early there.
original song. Here's Diane Warren, of course. The K-pop Demon Hunters. Everybody loves that.
Yeah, I lied to you, but also they had another one that was up, and Christina was saying maybe they'd have the other Train Dreams.
So Train Dreams, that Nick Cave song. Okay, the problem is that they're gone. The screen song. If I don't read them immediately, then they're gone.
Yeah.
I don't know what that other one is. So that was a surprise to me. So I haven't seen
The other one was the one where it was like the sunrise. The song was playing with the sunrise.
But they just did one in Sinners. It was actually better for Sinners. Documentary feature film, Alabama Solution. Come see me.
I want to see Mr. Nobody against Putin. That looks good.
Perfect Neighbor. Yeah,
He's Mr. Nobody.
Mr. Nobody. There he is. Give him a round of applause. Documentary short. Jesus Christ. Okay. All the empty rooms.
Short, all of these sounded like things they made up when I was reading them yesterday.
So my secret's, if you want to get Oscar nominated, do something like one of these categories because like nobody pays any attention.
Devil is busy. He's busy with dancing.
Perfectly a strangeness.
That was a joke I made yesterday that had Christina dying laughing.
All right, international. This will be interesting. I think so. Secret Agent. That's the favorite. It was just an accident. Absolutely deserved. Sentimental Value, absolutely deserved.
Yeah, I think Sentimental Value is the one to beat in the international.
Surat, I enjoyed. Voice of Hidden Rajab. So no other choice.
That's cool. We didn't know if they were going to do that because they've been so they were so quick to cut away from that when they did the Barry Weiss Awards.
Sadly, that means no other choice, which makes me sad because that's one of my favorites. But animated feature film. You know what? Go to Animation Night Extravaganza for this, okay?
They had animated shorts. The one that I had seen, Snow Bear, I really liked.
I haven't seen any of those. I don't
care. It's only 10 minutes. It's really good.
I might educate myself before we do the picks, but maybe
I don't know. I was a big fan of Snow Bear. It had me. Yeah.
Production design, Frankenstein, deserved. Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Sinners. So no surprises there.
Nice.
Actually, Wicked kind of getting the snub, but those were all kind of expected.
Wicked was also kind of bad.
Wicked for bad. I'm sure the first one to ever make that change.
I won't even say bad. Wicked was Wicked for
Editing, F1. Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. Okay, so again, Wicked getting the shaft. Avatar getting the shaft there, too. Sound zone.
I love sound personally.
I'm a big fan. F1 again. Okay. Frankenstein. One Battle After Another. Sinners. Surat. Ooh, Surat's. There's a lot of good stuff going on with sound.
Yeah, I wanna watch. There's a few of them that I haven't watched. I want to.
It's on Film Independent. We got to vote in that. There's some surprising moments. Visual effects.
Avatar, salt and vinegar.
F1, Jurassic World Rebirth.
I didn't even know there was another Jurassic World. The Lost Bus. Well, you better find that bus. The bus is missing.
Sinners.
It does look like Sinners is on its way to being the most nominated.
Yeah. That Lost Bus is about the fires in Paradise. It's supposed to be really good. California. Nice. Cinematography, Frankenstein, controversial choice, Marty Supreme, makes sense. One Battle Another, makes sense.
Yeah, wow, Sinners really is. It's on its way to being the most nominated, I think.
Train Dreams is probably my favorite, and this we'll get into with picks, but I think that is just one of the coolest looking movies in a long time. I'm also a sucker for the Pacific Northwest. All right, leading actor, Timothy. The favorite.
Yeah, all right.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
DiCaprio.
Ethan, cool. That's awesome. I'm glad he got nominated. Michael B. Jordan. Yes.
Nice.
And Wagner Moura.
Michael B. Jordan might be the people's favorite here. He got a big
the people's favorite actress in a leading role. Here we go. Jessie Buckley. Yeah, okay, fine.
I wonder who
goes.
I wonder who goes to this early in the morning in LA.
Kate Hudson, Song Sing Blue. Thought she was great in that.
Yeah.
I think that's deserved. Renata Renzbe, my favorite in general. is
Dude,
great.
I feel like there's some like I don't know.
Emma
Song
Stone.
So Blue. I feel like there's some god that's like torturing these poor people. That
It does seem, yeah, like the Old Testament God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Directing Hamnet, Chloe Zhao, Marty Spreem, Josh Safdie.
Ron Coogler.
One Battle After Another, Paul Thomas Anderson, Samuel Value, Joachim Trier, and Sinners.
Yeah, Ryan
Okay,
Coogler.
cool. So no surprises there, but those are all pretty worthy.
People are really down for Brazil in this chat right now.
I think that's one of the reasons why Secret Agent has so much play. All right, here we go. The big game. Best Picture. Begonia.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Love
This is
it.
the biggest category. The most.
Are you fucking kidding me? F1? Really? Really? Okay, I got a lot to say about that, but I'm gonna have to table it. We'll move on. Frankenstein. Okay, I liked it, but it shouldn't be anywhere near Best Picture, in my opinion. But
This
it's
is a
Guillermo.
category they have to put 10 of them or something in it though. So
Well, even at 10, Hamnet. Yeah, everyone likes it. Okay. Marty Supreme, cool.
yeah.
Clayton Davis of Variety is
Anthony
completely
Pataglia.
vindicated within nominating F1. One Battle After Another. He keeps saying F1, and Kev and Scott in Toronto, and I kept goofy and be like, "What's this idiot think F1's going to get nominated for Best Picture?" But jokes on us. Secret Agent. Everyone loves a Secret
Brazil.
Agent. Sentimental Value. Yeah, cool, awesome. I like that one a lot.
One of the F1 was not one of the best films of 2025.
F1 was best films of that week. Sinners. Cool. Train Dreams, neat. All right, I'm surprised by how much heat Train Dreams is getting, but I like that movie. I thought that was very good. Oh shit, it's a train.
Train Dreams is Memories of Murder, where the kid.
All right, so yeah, exactly right. I'm a little I'm not a little shocked.
Wicked got completely shut out of everything.
Complete shutout for Wicked. Complete shutout. So it was just an accident shutout. That's also surprising to me. F1 in Best Picture? In Best Picture. F1. Really?
Argo Zoom.
And was that just a bigger hit than I realized? I mean, get rid of the
Yeah.
Get rid of that now. Was that just a bigger hit than I realized? I mean, am I just like out of the loop? Is this like the Top Gun Maverick slot? I don't know.
A bunch of people in the chat for the live ones were like,
just Brazilian flags.
yeah. Christina hit us on the chat. Do we even cover Wicked at this point? I mean, it could be fun, but it's shut out.
I can't believe like getting the complete shut. That's the most shocking thing of all. Is like, oh my god, that's like a shut out. Like that is crazy. Like I expected it to like not do super well, but also I feel like Ariana Grande has been like a pretty good soldier for that movie. And I'm not saying that should win you anything, but like I'm for considering what like a large affair, it wasn't like how well the first one did. Like I'm surprised it wasn't at least a cursory nod for her. But that's like a really strong category this year. Like none of the categories are weak. But I mean, that's probably the biggest shock is the complete shutout for Wicked. I mean that's my take. I cannot actually no. The biggest shock is F1 and MF in Best Picture. That's like, and that's at the expense of it was just an accident, no other choice, Weapons, Blue Moon, Sorry Baby, even Jay Kelly, which I only thought was okay. Wake Up Dead Man, Testament of Ann Lee, 28 years later, like Eddington. Nouvelle Vague, like that's at the expense of a lot of movies that absolutely deserve to be there. And you know what, I'll give it. I just is that just like cultural relevancy? I don't even remember anyone like talking about it.
Yeah, I haven't seen anyone that's like, I watched F1. That's the greatest movie. I don't like, or said any like that's the worst movie. I haven't seen anyone say anything.
Yeah, that's wild.
Um,
So that's the two biggest shocks are F1 and best. Which again, friend of the show Scott Interante and friend of the show Kevin and I we're goofing on Clayton Davis from Variety for he continually put F1 in his best picture slots, and jokes on us. Because maybe he knew something I didn't. I mean, I kept saying that, like, oh yeah, Variety's awards coverage brought to you by F1 because he put in every prediction for like the past 3 months. I crazy. Paul Mescal not being there and Delroy Lindo being in there. That's a surprise, but that's a pleasant
yeah,
surprise for me because when it comes, I think that's again, I do like Paul Mescal. I think Delroy Lindo's performance is much better, and he just has never been recognized. So that's wonderful.
we gotta chill out with these. Everywhere has a paywall now, and it's like I'm trying to find the actual list, and it's like paywall, paywall, paywall.
Well, they're trying to get paid.
Hmm.
The If I had legs, I'd kick you. Only getting Best Actress nod is kind of crazy. Kind of sucks for Ray Bronstein. That is sort of like a dude's rock category. So their affirmative action slot was Chloe Zhao, which is my least favorite out of all contenders. Although I don't know, I'll have to revisit F1. I guess I don't know. I don't remember anything about it. And that's kind of movie, like, I hate to phrase it this way. This is going to really bring up the dirtbag of the show. But that's kind of movie you can just, like, watch while wasted, not remember a thing about, and you're fine. It doesn't matter. You know,
Yeah.
nothing important happened. I would never advocate for such a thing, of course. But I didn't think it was an important movie. There's nothing about it. And that's fine. Not every movie can or should be an important movie. You know, that's not everything has to be important. No, we shouldn't give these awards for everything. A movie can just be a movie. So notable, Wagner Moura, first Brazilian ever nominated for a Best Actor Oscar. So, and by the way, sounds like we're covering Secret Agent to me because we had an open slot, and I honestly think that could be like a dark horse for a number of categories. Which is interesting because it was out of all the internationals that I saw, and it was a strong category for international cinema this year. It was like last on my list. But anyway, thoughts about any of those things I just said, or are we still looking for a non-paywall?
I'm still looking for a non-paywall because I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see them. I want to see them like laid out in front of me.
Okay. Well, here. Why don't I'll pull up the one I know, which is I'm not gonna either give them credit, and I'm not going to alert Zach Marsh because he has mentioned this before, so stored in the chat. But yeah, if I'm doing this show on my own, so let's yeah. So good for Brazil. Hold on, put it in the chat when it freaking loads. I'm just gonna put it on screen. Good for Brazil. Kind of a shutout, except for Rose Byrne for
So Best Picture, Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Train Dreams. Yeah, I mean it's there's like a lot of Frankenstein is a surprise there for me too. I didn't think that best picture. I thought maybe like best directing nominee.
Yeah, well, and I think that it sucks that there's an ad on it. That's what the one I picked has an ad on it. That's annoying. Guillermo is like everybody's like favorite dude. I mean, I get it. He's like one of my favorite dudes too. I think that has a lot to do with it. He also is a previous Best Picture winner. So since he's a previous Best Picture winner, I think that helps a lot. And it's, you know, whatever. It's for Shape of Water, which is not one of my favorite movies of his. But I think all that stuff kind of counts for a lot.
That fish, man.
But that's gonna count for a lot. And remember who's voting in this. You know, it isn't critics. These are people that are in the industry, so on and so on. And I think that's you know, that's worth mentioning. That's worth taking in consideration. No Wicked, no Avatar, but F1.
I guess
is
F1
just-
literally is the Top Gun Maverick. It's the same director as Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, it's Kaczynski, right? I'm just flabbergasted because usually that slot would be a movie that's popular. Is F1 popular? Maybe I'm. You know what? Maybe it's just like, you know how on the People's platform, Paramount Plus, they have all these shows that are like, what is that guy? The guy who did. Why can't I think of that freaking? See, all I can think of.
It's the highest grossing film of Brad Pitt's career, apparently.
Yellowstone, like that Yellowstone series, all the ones made by that Sheridan. Sheridan. There's all these shows that like I'm like, what the hell is that? And then like it turns out they're like wildly popular in all the red states. And I'm like, okay, I'll never watch that. That looks like something I would never watch. Maybe it's like that. Maybe it's like that. You know, I don't know.
Apparently it's well, maybe it might have to do with the fact that it's an Apple. Like Apple pushed it really hard because it's one of their Apple original things.
You know, Forrest, that's so smart because the thing to remember is there's usually a Netflix entry, which in this case is Train Dreams, surprising me, but in a good way. There's usually an Apple entry. Like there are certain ones. There's an A24 one, right? Remember that's how we got Coda. Do you want Coda? This is how we get Coda. That's how we got Coda. Because Coda was an Apple Films push, and which kind of just won in as a secondary or tertiary consensus candidate.
Yeah, so Frankenstein is the Netflix one.
I wanted to. I liked it. I wanted to like it way more than I did. There's a lot of things to like about it. I did not like.
Was off of Netflix. Like there's a couple of them.
I did not feel that it is Best Picture worthy, personally. Marty Supreme, I enjoyed it. I don't think I go to war to it the way some people have, but I also didn't despise it the way Eileen Jones did. Not to narc her out, but we'll be talking about it.
Well, she had to write a public review about how much she hated it.
Yeah.
So.
I'm glad Begonia's in there. That's another one we're covering. So great. That's going to be good. Josh Dugan coming on for that one. One Battle After Another. Eileen Jones coming on for that one. I was actually thinking today about that's good. That's going to be an interesting one to kick things off with. That's going to be an interesting conversation.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see that. It's the conversation about One Battle After Another has been very much ongoing. So I'm very curious to see like if I hashtag the right amount of stuff.
Yeah, I find the conversation about it to be facile and insufferable personally, but like
I'm not saying it, but I'm saying like
that it's actively being discussed. Yeah, about the most ridiculous and BS things personally, but like because there's so much talk about that movie that's weighty, and most of the stuff I think with
I don't get why people can't have a discussion without coming down on the side of like I hated it or I loved it. You know what I mean? Like you can like there's elements to it that I kind of found I don't even want to say problematic, but like well I guess like there's elements of it that I definitely get why like where people are coming from, but then they turn around and they're like, oh, this is like the worst movie ever. It's like, well, that's just objectively not true. It's just an objectively false statement. So it's like, you know, like people should be able to discuss things that they found like upsetting about something or problematic without like doing like well that's why I think it's like the worst movie ever. And
that's why it's the worst movie ever made. Really, it's not even the worst movie that came out that week. But yeah,
that's why I didn't F1.
So the discourse around it's insufferable and annoying, and I think all stuff that in a few months nobody's gonna remember. But I think there's a lot to discuss in that movie because I think it's a movie that's going to, you know, like it or not, it's going to be sticking around. People are going to be talking about it for years. And so I'm interested to not address any of the online garbage. I know, shocking position from me, Conan Neutron, who always ignores that stuff. But I think there's a lot to discuss about it as a movie. And it's a shock to me that apparently I liked it the best out of anyone on the panel. But
I don't know. I've liked it enough to rewatch it and like a bunch of like I don't know. I feel like the way that like the Tiana Taylor character was kind of treated. I mean, I think I've heard actually had her write her own role kind of for that.
Yeah. Well, I have heard nothing So first of all, when that movie came out, there was I saw it real early on, and there was 2 days, and I am going to bring about this up in the show. There was 2 days where people were like looking for something to be mad about. For the like, that's the only way that I can put it, because that's how there's something about this that I don't like, and I can't put my finger on it. And then everybody settled on that, and it's.
I mean,
everyone's
since literally watching it, I've like had that one thing sticking in my craw, I guess, about it a little bit. But
well, it's also I love Pynchon. Vineland, this is what Paul Thomas Anderson has said. It's based off of. Vineland is from the 70s. And Pynchon is like very interesting. But what he was trying to accomplish with that was to include archetypes. To include archetypes at the time were brand new. And this expectation of like, well, they're not fully realized characters. It doesn't follow the Black Woman's journey. This and that. Sounds like you're asking for a different movie. And I don't understand.
I don't. It doesn't follow the Black Woman's journey. It's not the
pejorative. No, but I have seen people say that, and like, oh, she's not a fully realized character. Okay, so that happens all the time, and I understand why it. I understand the frustration, but also, it's throwing the baby out with the bathwater, as they say. So anyway, we'll get all it.
That's the thing that I about discourse in general, right? Like I think that you can feel like something in a movie is a little bit problematic and be like, like this feels a certain way to me, and I get the criticism of it without going, oh, and that's why the movie's bad, or that's why I don't like, and that's why I fuck this movie. And it's like, no, I think this is a great movie. There's stuff, there's stuff that can. There's something that can stick in your craw a little bit, or like make you feel a certain type of way without being like, oh, and that's why this movie sucks. It's like, well, it doesn't suck. It's a good movie.
That's turned into the Rotten Tomatoes of it all, right? Which is just like, it's either like up or down, and the audience's opinion is overall. No, the audience are idiots. Audience apparently went for F1. Which just got an upset Best Picture nominated. So I guess what I'm saying.
Island, by the way, 1990, and then it takes place in the 80s. That makes a lot of sense to me. Why Paul Thomas Anderson would choose that, because he has this fixation on the 70s that's like that I find kind of fascinating in all of his movies. He has like this fixation on like the imagery and visualization and like culture of the 70s.
So what I'm saying is we will discuss that in the movie. It will not be half of the episode discussing that, like it is for like every other show, because there's nothing to dither about. Does the director have a bit of a blind spot for non-white people? Sure, absolutely. You know who else does? The freaking Coen brothers. Like, good filmmaking is good filmmaking. It doesn't make it a perfect movie, but I agree with you that like this had some things that I didn't care for, and therefore it's the worst movie ever. Yeah, no, that's not how that works.
It's objectively a false statement.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. This is the problem. I don't want to get, but I hope that we can actually have a substantive discussion on the episode. I think we can, because there's so much to discuss that isn't that one thing, which is the only thing that people are discussing. In the same way that Nomadland, Amazon propaganda next, and it's like, no, that's not like that.
I'm curious. The thing that people don't do when it comes to, as soon as politics are in a movie, they get fixated on that, and it's like, I think more than politics, the politics are kind of incidental. It says a lot about Paul Thomas Anderson's own feelings about himself as the father, of like 4 mixed race daughters or 3 mixed race daughters. Like, it says a lot about his own psychology, why he put this on the screen. I think it's not a political story. It's more of a story about fatherhood and inadequacy as a father, and feeling, and like, your daughter becoming like an adult human being while you kind of fade away into the background. And I think that it's far more about that than it is about anything political.
I agree. So anyway, we're kicking off award season with that. That's going to be like not tomorrow at the time of this recording, and not Thief with Josh Olson, but the next one after that with Eileen Jones. I'm very excited for it, and I think we're going to be getting into stuff that no one else is, which is funny because this has become a very discussed movie, but not for many of the things I think are interesting about the movie. Secret Agent. Everyone loves Brazil. Brazil, come to Brazil. Brazil, Brazilian flag, Brazilian flag, Brazilian flag. I I like this movie. This is a movie. It's also a contender for the Independent Spirit Awards, so I was lucky enough to see it. It's very difficult to see it. It's long. It's shaggy. Wagner Moore's performance absolutely grounds it. I'm curious how you two will react to it. Not you two, the band. You two, being my fellow podcasters, will react to it because I get it, and I guess I especially get the Wagner Moura nomination because there's like it's very much centered around the performance, not in the same way Rose Byrne is, but like in a similar way, and. I don't know. People are saying it's a dark horse candidate for Best Picture, and I guess it's just because everyone's in the comments shouting Brazil. I don't understand. Like, I mean,
Brazil.
Exactly.
We're big Terry Gilliam fans.
One of my favorite movies of all time. So yeah, Secret Agent, Sentimental Value. I loved. I thought Sentimental Value was great. Out of the internationals, that was probably my favorite that was nominated. Really powerful. Stupid ad. Sinners, we were early on that train. We'll continue to be. Speaking of trains, Train Dreams. I like that basically more or less an elevated art film is in Best Picture. That's neat. You know, are we going to cover it? No. But maybe in the future. I mean, I think it's a beautiful movie. So director, we got Chloe Zhao, Josh Safdie, Paul Thomas Anderson, Joachim Trier, and Ryan Coogler. Anything to say here? I mean, that's all the people I thought it was going to be, frankly.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting. I did not expect. I mean, I don't even know fucking anything about F1 or anything like that. But there's so many like random things in this Oscars that I feel like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think.
So for director, I mean, those are all the ones.
I hope Sentimental Value gets something. I mean, maybe it'll get Best International, but they might also give Best International to the Secret Agent. Well,
how about for director, which is what we're talking about? Is that's it? Do you feel like there's any surprises there? I don't feel like there's any surprises there. I think that's
yeah. I don't
thought
feel,
it was going to be.
I don't feel like there's any surprises.
I'm glad Coogler got in. If nothing else, he at least gets nominated. I feel like this is Paul Thomas Anderson's to lose. We'll talk about it with the predictions, though. Leading actor, I mean, it's between Timothée and Leo, right? I mean, that's really what it comes down to. I'm really glad.
Sinners was supposed to. They were predicting 14 nominations or 15 nominations for the most. It's that would have been a milestone that All About Eve had hit, Titanic had hit, and La La Land. 16 nominations. So that's awesome. It's 2 above anything else that's ever been nominated.
I love that, and no matter how the results turn out, it's always going to have that, which kicks ass. I love that.
Yeah. Well, it's funny that it's always going to have that, and then it's always going to have the audience, which box office achievement award, which I like. But it's like it's interesting that it's getting these like
your movie made money. It's that award. And then we need that's what the money's for, John.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for that. So best actor, I think, and we'll talk about predictions, but Timothée and Leo, I think it's between those two. I love Ethan Hawke is in there. I loved his performance in Blue Moon, and I've thought about it a lot. And I think it's when you think about actual acting rather than just like a person being a dude, you know, great. Michael B. Jordan, I was ecstatic to see him 2 roles. Should have been nominated twice.
Michael B. Jordan and Michael C. Jordan.
Michael C. Jordan, and then Wagner Moura, who has been kind of like one of the secret success stories of this award season. I don't have anything negative really to say about Secret Agent, other than the fact it's way too long, but that movie doesn't exist without that performance, and he deserves to be in there. So all 5 of those very deserved, very very stoked on those. Anything to say before we move on that one?
No.
Timothée, yeah, he does a good job playing an insufferable Pratt, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I find that it's interesting. I mean, it just seems like blinding yourself with extra steps, but it's interesting. He wore contact lenses to fuck up his eyes, and then glasses on top of it, so the glasses would have to fix his eyes that he fucked up.
Did we? Yeah. Did we even like let Christina know the? Anyway, whatever. It's fine. We're almost done here.
Well, she said yesterday she wasn't going to come on because she said she was streaming at night, which I think she ended up not doing. But
yeah. Well, so this is so best actress is it's going to be Jessie Buckley. And we'll talk about some when we go through our predictions, but it's going to be Jessie Buckley. I have thoughts about that performance. It is a powerful performance, but that's who it's going to be. Who I want it to be is Rose Byrne. If I had Legs I Kick You, I think is amazing. And she won a Golden Globe for it. That's probably as much as it's going to get while while Dragon was being procured. Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue, like I said, I thought she was he was fantastic in that, and again, actual acting other than like being, oh, here's a breathtakingly beautiful woman, you know. It's and it's funny to be like, oh, she's so she disappeared into the role. I mean, she looks like a regular human, you know. She doesn't have a bunch of like lip filler and freaking, you know, she like whatever gained 10 pounds for the role or something. She honestly, she looks like people like people do around here, you know. It was like,
yeah,
which was awesome.
She's like
in Wisconsin.
It's pretty funny that she's like, oh, I'm gonna just look like someone from Milwaukee, and it's like, well, nailed it, I guess. Like,
she killed it, you know. But
it's so that part where the second car hits the fucking house, and she's
crazy.
She's just going out for her flowers.
It's crazy. I was shocked at how much I liked that movie, because that was when I was like, oh, fine, Song Sung Blue. I thought it was, and it was very uncynical too, and that's something that I thought was interesting as well. So I think it's cool that she got nominated for that. That's as far as that's going to go, I think. Renata Renzi, I've been a fan of hers since Worst Person in the World, which is the last Joachim Trier movie. I think she's wonderful, and I think the only English language performance I've seen her in was A Different Man, which just was not paid attention to by the Academy in any way, shape, or form. But I think that was the better Sebastian Stan movie that year. But of course, being The Apprentice was a way to slag off you know who, without it being overtly political. But I think she's amazing in Sentimental Value. I think she's an amazing actress. I love to see her in there. Emma Stone Begonia. Look, we'll talk about when we do that episode. I get it. People are so annoying thing, and I'm going to address this when we talk about that with Josh. People are saying, "Oh, it's a Yorgos return to form." Return to form. What are you talking about? And what that means is like people that
nobody saw like his last movie. That's what it means.
Because people didn't like Kinds of Kindness, and weirdly, a bunch of people have retroactively decided Poor Things is bad. Idiocy, by the way.
Yeah.
But like return to form. But put this way, Dogtooth is like one of my least favorite Yorgos movies, as is The Lobster, and I still like those movies, you know, as much as one can like Dogtooth. But I think he's gotten better. And people are like, oh, well, you know, it's not as good as like The Lobster. I think The Lobster's fine.
It felt less like a return to form and more like a completion of like a project that he's been working on for quite a while. If anything, like I think that Poor Things probably was a bit of a departure for him, but that's just because it wasn't this.
It's not very grounded, you know. Yeah. It's well, but it's whatever. I mean, we talked about Poor Things is doing just fine. We talked about that ad nauseum that year. You know, that was crazy. That was the episode where I streamed from Leela's back porch. I remember. So, wow, that's crazy. Actor in a supporting role: Benicio, One Battle After Another. Great, earned. Sean Penn, One Battle After Another. Interesting to see if those two are going to be in competition with each other. Elordi in Frankenstein. By the way, way to be like a supporting role in the movie that is named after your character. But anyway, I thought he was an okay Frankenstein. Fine. Stellan Skarsgård, Sentimental Value. God, he's so freaking good in that. And then Delroy Lindo, that's a surprise.
I'm pleasantly surprised about Delroy Lindo. I liked that. I mean, I said it yesterday, but there was a thing where Bryan Cranston, for some reason, introduced doing the Q&A for Sentimental Value, and I was like, I don't know. I love when an actor that isn't in a movie and isn't even in like contention for this year is like, oh, we'll have him introduce the thing and ask questions.
Stepping in, he probably just liked it. I mean, the Stellan Skarsgård character is basically Ingmar Bergman. I mean, and that's. It is in a way an actor's movie and a director's movie too, and it's amazing that Joachim Scher's like still pretty young filmmaker. Like he hasn't made that many movies. Now I've only seen this in Worst Person in the World, both of which I loved, but I was shocked by how much I liked it because I actually liked it better than Worst Person in the World, which I loved. But anyway, so that's what that is, and so we'd like to welcome our other Chief Awards correspondent, Christina. We were just
What is this? What the fuck is this? What happened here? Why Kate Hudson? Why Avatar? It's just CGI. We all know Sinner's getting 16 nominations, only probably gonna win 2 awards.
So first of all, this is F1 Nation here, and we'll accept no slander of any kind.
I don't mind that Kate Hudson got nominated. I think
Kate Hudson was great in the Song Sung Blue. In fact, we just went over it. I think that's as far as that nomination goes. But I think it absolutely deserves to be there.
I just don't understand why Wicked for Good got shut out because I was told everyone's like
total shutout.
Everyone's like, the first movie, but the second one is darker, more serious, plural undertones. It's definitely a shoo-in for nominations and shit. And it's like,
it's also a less strong story. Well, and I said early on that I thought Ariana Grande was a very good soldier for the movie. She was the one doing all the press, and
it's her movie. It's Wicked. It's Glenda's arc.
But also, like that, I hate to put it that way. In a strong year, and this was a strong year. I don't think that matters. You know what I mean? So, also, I mean, because she's up against. All right, so who else is that? First of all, Jessie Buckley, Hamnet. Again, I got strong feelings about that performance. I get why people vibe with it. I think it's a little too extra. Rose Byrne is amazing. If Ed Lays, I Kick You. I don't think she's going to win, but probably my favorite. Renata Rensve, amazing. Sentimental Value being a non-English movie. I'm glad she's nominated. That's probably as far as it gets. Emma Stone, there is no Begonia without Emma Stone's performance, right? So this is a strong category. And I actually think that Kate Hudson in Song Sung Blue, she shocked me. Because first of all, she's acting so great. Like, other than just being like, oh, pretty girl, right? Other than being Goldie Hawn's daughter and being in a rom-com or whatever. But I'm glad Song Sung Blue got something. And if it's going to get something, Kate Hudson's performance is a good one. Which I know Goldie.
Apparently there's drama going on because the actual there was like another.
I'm going to interrupt you just to finish the last part of my sentence, which is that Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn have been campaigning hard for her. So I think that's why she's there. So her parents.
No, I was gonna say apparently there's drama where there was another kid that was the son of the guy in Song Sung Blue that apparently got completely cut out of the movie, and he's now going on a rampage to be
mad.
To be like, I was cut from the movie. They don't even mention my existence, and I was there the whole time.
Yeah, nobody cares, but that's funny. I mean, people barely saw the freaking movie, even around here. Yeah. It's like it takes place in Milwaukee, guys. Come on, what are we doing?
It would be funny though if they had the son in the movie and the test screening was like, can you get rid of that kid?
No.
Can you abort that kid?
Yeah. So what's funny, and I couldn't see it because I was on tour, but like Jackman went to that custard place. Sorry, spoiler to everyone. There's a custard place that features prominently in Song Sung Blue.
Wow, why would you spoil this important location, Conan? People got to find out for themselves.
But like, I was like, why is he at a custard place? Like, I didn't understand why, and then I was like, oh, okay, I get it. Like after I saw the movie, but I thought it was good, man. I don't know. Like it was a very uncynical biopic that is about people that are not famous, and like I'm okay with that.
He turns out he was allergic to custard, and that's why he.
that's why what went down. Would have
gone down differently if I was there and I had made that custard.
So we're just talking, Christina. We're talking about actor in a supporting role. The big surprise here.
I was so Delroy.
Yeah, Delroy Lindo. And
He improvised that fucking speech in the car when he's driving in the car with
Yeah.
them, and he gives them that
And you
whole
hear
thing.
the sounds in the background.
Apparently,
Yeah.
apparently that was a 3-minute speech that somebody had written up, and he kind of like Ryan Coogler went like make that speech your own a little bit. So he ends up like moving the lines around, and then they were going to cut the speech, but at the last minute, Ryan Coogler was like, "No, let's keep that 30 seconds of it because it's like so good." And that was the 30 seconds that he managed to improvise in the car.
So this, for most of the season, this has been the Paul Mescal slot. And I'm glad he's not in there. I famously, I did not care for Hamnet, but his performance is okay. I think he's okay in that. I think that Paul Mescal has been amazing in some movies. Hello, After Sun. And I really like him as a guy because I think he has the right attitude. He's like, I'm amazed I'm even here. You know, he's got a good attitude about it, and I think he's not good in Gladiator 2. I think he's just miscast. So, getting Delroy Lindo, who did you see The Five Bloods, Christina?
Yeah.
I mean, he's so amazing in that, and he's one of those guys. He's been doing the work for years. So to see him
Finally
nominated, it's great.
Yeah.
Well,
it's funny. Well, you know, they say like whenever they do like a lot of people like, you know, here's who they've cast as sitters like in the early 2000s, the late 90s, and Delroy Lindo as Delta Slim is always the same. Like they never find anyone else, any actor to play that character. It's
Right,
like,
because
yeah,
he
we
was
can have you.
because it was like a
He's that
slightly
good.
younger version of the same guy too. Yeah, like how could it be, how
Yeah.
could it be anyone other than him? And that's a sign of a good supporting performance too.
Yeah.
he's and he's been around long enough. He's 73. That's crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
And apparently Delroy Lindo's British.
I didn't know that.
He was born in London, apparently.
So we're gonna
Oi.
keep going with what we went through already, Christina. Then we'll recap for you with the ones you missed. But actress in a supporting role: Elle Fanning, Inga, Amy Madigan, Woon-May, Tiana Taylor. No surprises, really, for me here. This is kind of what I thought it was
No
going to be.
Chase Infinity and Beyond?
You know what? Like she's like 12.
Yeah.
She'll have plenty of opportunity. And you know what? I thought that performance was good. Was that like the best performance in the movie? No, man. Like it's a great character. But people need to calm down. Like everyone gets excited when there's like a new face. Oh, there's a new face. Oh, it's called Chase Infinity. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Chase that
Amy-
cat, Infinity.
Amy Madigan, Oscar nominee Amy Madigan for Oscar nominated movie Weapons. Great. I'm all about it. I think it's interesting that
Wait, most nominated films, right? After Sinners, One Battle After Another, 13, Frankenstein, 9, Marty Supreme, 9, Sentimental Value, 9, Hamnet, 8, Begonia, 4, F1, 4, Secret Agent, 4, Train Dreams, 4, Salt and Vinegar Chips, 2, and K-pop Demon Hunters, 2.
So, staying on topic for actress in a supporting role, I think that this is interesting. I didn't expect the Golden Globe win for Tiana Taylor, but okay. But anyway, we'll get into it with predictions. Anything to say here? Otherwise, let's move on. Okay, silence equals no. And or nobody's paying attention to what I say, which is more likely. Adapted screenplay.
Sorry, my cat. Pain in the ass.
I was
think
paying
this is-
attention. I was paying attention. I just shook my head no.
Okay, well, I'm reading. Sorry. And also trying not to sneeze. I don't know why I'm sneezing down here. But anyway, adapted screenplay. This is screenplay, of course, is where they usually give awards to the quote unquote weirder movies, right? Because that's
Yeah.
a way to honor them without, still being elitist. So Begonia, great. Frankenstein. Yeah, I mean it's adapted screenplay, right? Hamlet.
I would say the most adapted of the Frankenstein.
I agree.
He actually monologues.
Hamnet. I hate to say it, the heavy favorite. I did not like that movie at all, but we'll get into that. One Battle After Another. I think that is it's going to be between Hamnet and One Battle After Another. I think One Battle After Another, because again, it is loosely based on Vineland, is again heavy favorite here. And Train Dreams, also based off a book, which I liked. I mean, Train Dreams is just a nice movie. it's just a nice movie that does that thing really well. The fact that it's got so much awards heat kind of blows my mind, but it's also because the one fellow was involved with Sing Sing. It's kind of I think there's a little momentum for that because Sing Sing was so dissed, right? So, anything you say for adapted before we move on?
I mean, some of
Probably one
these
after another.
yeah, some of these I was forgetting were adapted, like Train Dreams. Train Dreams, I guess, is a novel.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a book.
Yeah.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
there
I mean,
was stuff going on in the background that was distracting me.
Yeah, it's which I haven't read, but I think these are all strong nominees. Even though I don't like Hamnet, it's adapted screenplay. It's based off a play. Feels like it too, which makes it all the funnier that Jessie Buckley doesn't seem to know what a play is at the end of it, and everyone's it's such a good performance that she doesn't know what her fucking husband does. Like she doesn't know what a play is. Stupid.
Honey, you're famous. Yeah, that's Shakespeare. You're married to Shakespeare.
And it's just another dead kid Oscar bait movie too. Okay, I'm gonna get everyone all mad at us if I keep going.
Wrong kid died.
Wrong kid died. Original screenplay, Blue Moon. It was just an accident. Marty Scream, Sentimental Value, Sinners. I think all of these are deserving winners.
Yeah,
and that is such a nice change of pace.
You almost get overwhelmed by the acting performances and the staging that you like forget that like it's a pretty solid script too. Like it almost everything that the Safdie, one of the Safdies at least does, it feels like it's almost like not improvised, but like there's such a freneticness to it that it feels like there's like a I don't know, it's hard to like even imagine somebody like writing it all down, you know.
Yeah, and so it's interesting, and we'll talk about it in depth, not in the morning and not right now. That I think there's a case for every one of these movies, and I like all of these movies too. This is there's no villain in this category for me. Original screenplay. I think any one of these wins, and I'm like, that was deserved. It just depends what the focus is on. That's my feeling. I'm just gonna skip animated short film. Haven't seen any of these. Don't have any opinions.
Okay. Costume design.
Avatar. Really?
I like
costumes?
that they all were dressed as different chip bags.
Everyone's like, well, you don't understand the tribal costumes. I'm like, are they not CGI? Or are they putting the costumes over the outfits they wear for like the CGI? I'm like, what? Why? It's like nominated for best makeup. Did they get nominated for best makeup
we'll get to that.
Hello, Wicked? Anyone?
So
No?
costume design for Avatar blows my mind.
Marty
Frankenstein. Yeah, go ahead.
Marty Supreme. What is the costume design for that? Like,
It's era appropriate.
I guess.
I mean, what do you mean? You guess it is from a different era, and everyone looks like they're from that era. That's the costume design. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying.
I think that the costumes in that are pretty good.
Yeah, it's not of the current era, right? People aren't just wearing street clothes. So, I mean, whatever. It's surprising to be nominated for that because it's like it's a period piece. Like, whatever. Okay, good job. But like, okay, people like Marty Supreme. Okay.
They really look. You made Timothée Chalamet really look like he was from the 50s.
Yeah. Okay.
The
fine.
50s.
Acting stars.
50s. Hamnet is a period piece. It does look good. Of the many problems I have with that movie, costume design is not one of them. I just don't want it to be there. Frankenstein, yeah, good costumes, sure, okay, fine. Sinners, obviously great, you know. All right,
All that blood on them costumes.
the cast award. Interesting. Hamnet. This does not. Sorry. Peace and love in my heart. Hamnet does not deserve to be in casting. Sorry.
Wicked
And
could've
I will
gotten
not elaborate at this time. But
Like,
That's just because it's fresh in people's mind. Oh yeah, that one's good. Marty Supreme.
was it though?
No, I don't know. Again, here's my theory. By the way, it's people that are parents voting for Hamnet.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
I
I-
read Shakespeare once.
I would be very curious
Or
to see
Shakespeare fans.
how achievement in casting is, like how they decide the nominees, because it's like
Brandon?
there's only so many. There's only so
Like
many.
Kevin O'Leary, they want to give Kevin O'Leary that Oscar for Marty Supreme. Am I right?
But there's only so many. Like I feel like casting directors, maybe. So maybe it's like one from each agency or something like that. Or
Well,
maybe it's somebody everyone knows. Or like they cast me in this. But like that's how I would do it. I'd be like, remember who cast you. If I'm up for the
Well, it'll be interesting when we do our picks because we don't know what this category is going to be. It's new, right? It could be anything, and there's ways to interpret it.
Yeah, it's like
But
almost like the equivalent to the whole like box office achievement award at the Golden Globes.
To a certain degree, yeah. So this is between Oba and Sinners, both of which I think have incredible ensembles. Secret Agent. Here's what I'll say, and I think I'm the only person that's seen Secret Agent of the three of us. The casting's the least important thing of it, other than the fact that they got a bunch of nobodies, basically, that are like, they look like they're those people because in a lot of cases they are those people. So
It'll
what
be
makes
interesting, like going forward, if that's like one of the metrics that people choose.
what makes that movie work is Wagner Moura. That's the only reason that movie works. But then, yeah, there's a mindset of, well, if you didn't have a bunch of like just regular people in those roles, then so many aspects of what makes that movie interesting wouldn't be interesting. So there's sort of like, you would be given the award for the opposite of like, oh, wow, you got this amazing person. This amazing person is like, oh, there's just this dude that looks like this and this lady that looks like that. You know what I mean? Where you're just, that is a decision. You're making a decision to cast either non-actors and actresses or people that aren't famous names.
Well,
But we don't know. We don't know what this,
yeah.
this what is this award? We don't freaking know, man.
Well, a big
Is it like
part of
another?
the-
Is it just equivalent to an actor award for best ensemble or what?
Yeah, exactly. Are we trying to award a movie that has actors and actresses in it that we're going to give this as the consolation prize for not being individual nomination, or is it
Hello.
does it fit or is it where you can't think of the movie without the whole cast? Which in this case, if that's the case, it's only Oba or Sinners because
Yeah.
Secret Agent is it's Wagner Moura and everything around him. Marty Supreme, literally, it's in the freaking name. It's Timothée and like everyone else he's like grifting and hustling and like being an asshole to. And Hamnet, it's all about the grieving mother, which is Jessie Buckley. So it's like there's only two movies in this category that make sense for me as I personally understand it.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't know. I think that there's been a lot of talk about Marty Supreme's like the fact that they cast so many people that are like either not actors or like, you know, casting Abel Ferrara, who I mean he has been an actor since he stopped directing pretty much, but like there's been a lot of people that have been blown away by how many like interesting character actors that or non-actors that like that's one of the few
But
movies.
that's what I just said for Secret Agent.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that the difference there is like, oh, these are our faves. We like that, like there's stunt casting of like, oh, isn't that cool? That's Abel Ferrara. Isn't that cool that it's like so and so? So is that what this means? We don't know. We don't know what it means. So it's
What are the rules?
I mean, it's going to be interesting to figure that out. Anyway,
Again, Wicked for Good could have definitely gotten this nomination.
It's an ensemble movie. Sure, absolutely. Gonna skip live action short films. I haven't seen any of them.
Yeah.
Makeup and hairstyling. Here we go, Christina. So Frankenstein. What is Cuckoo Ho? Cuckoo Ho. What is that?
It's Kokomo. It's a movie about how Scott McKenzie and Mike Love and John Phillips wrote Kokomo.
Is it really? Is it really?
Yes.
It actually looks pretty. It actually looks pretty interesting. I'm just looking it up now. It's it means national treasure, and it's
wait, Nicolas Cage is going to steal the Declaration of Independence?
Japanese historical drama film based on a novel, and like the costumes in it look pretty mind blowing.
Oh wow. Oh, it actually means national treasure.
Yeah,
I thought that was a bit.
I know, but I was live doing it. Like I just looked it up for the first time because yesterday I was like, "What the fuck is Kokuho?"
Here we go. Nagasaki, 1964. Following the death of his Yakuza father, 15-year-old Kiko is taken under the wing of a famous kabuki actor. Alongside Shinzuki, the actor's only son, he decides to dedicate himself to this traditional form of theater. For decades, the two young men grow and evolve together, and one will become the greatest Japanese master of the art of kabuki. Okay. Alan, first
So
review for my
kabuki makeup is
Oh my God.
is okay.
yeah,
Kabuki
exactly.
makeup, everyone.
So first
It's,
review.
Starring
Every award.
Mintakana. It's starring Mintakana in it. Who was in Perfect Day.
Oh, fantastic! So first review from my friends, my good friend Alan Arkush. This is great. If you watch only one 3-hour movie about kabuki, let it be this one. That's good. That's funny. 3 hours, Jesus, that's too much. I don't know anyone else that has seen this movie. Just Alan Arkush, which one can imagine he got a screener. Hopefully.
Yeah.
No, I know one other person who saw it, and it's 3 stars and 2.5 stars.
Yeah, it
You
seems
really
like
feel kabuki as a fucking movie? That sounds like
it currently has a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, not that that really means anything,
yeah,
but
because like 3 people saw it.
yeah. Oh, it only has 22 reviews, so yeah, so like 3 people saw
Yeah.
it.
Nobody has seen, which is crazy. So okay, what are we at? Makeup and hairstyling. God,
Yeah.
what a diss not to have Wicked in here. God damn.
Exactly?
It
Because
never
everyone's
passed
like
me.
the Tin Man makeup, the Scarecrow makeup. Like, hello.
That yeah.
Like again,
Anyway,
like the green makeup. They made Cynthia Erivo look a little older. Like, yeah, that's important. But I'm like, yeah, but like the Universal just not considered this movie at all. Like, what's the deal here?
I don't
Because
know.
last year, the last movie got 10 nominations, and I'm like, from 10 nominations to completely 0, and the fucking Smashing Machine gets a nomination for The Rock's prosthetic forehead piece. Are you fucking kidding me right now? That's all he has on his face. I swear to God, it's a
know.
forehead piece and a fake nose.
I had the opportunity to
It's
see that for
fucking all the way.
I had the opportunity to see that for free. I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, I ain't watching that. Like, I was like, if I have to watch it for the show, I'll do it. But I'm not going to like it. And you know what? I love Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt's amazing. But am I going to watch
Yeah.
The Smashing Machine? Fuck no, I'm not. Are you kidding
Smash.
me? Sinners being in here is great. Do either of you know what The Ugly Stepsister is?
Christina
It's a
does.
horror movie about it's a horror movie about Cinderella's ugly stepsister. It's really actually a pretty good movie.
In a fairy tale
But, like,
kingdom where beauty is a brutal business, Elvira battles to
Yeah.
be with her incredibly beautiful stepsister, and she will go to any length to catch the prince's eye.
Elvira.
Yeah. So I mean, like it's giving like everyone's like, well, with Wicked, it wasn't. I'm like, but fucking Suicide Squad got a win for best makeup and hairstyling. Okay, that's why I'm
So-
crashing out right now.
Well, it's crazy because like I feel like I keep a pretty good handle on this kind of thing, and that one came out of nowhere for me. So I would say that's a shock, but it falls under the Wicked being dissed category as well. So.
Countries for the ugly stepsister: Norway, Poland, Sweden, Denmark. Languages: Norwegian, Polish, Danish, Swedish.
Okay.
So I mean, like maybe that's why I've never heard of it. It's it's
You're racist against white people?
yeah. Well, it's all the ugliest white countries, you know. Like, and Sweden doesn't deserve this.
Yeah.
Those kind to be clear, that this is parody. Original score: Begonia, great. That score rules. Frankenstein, problem. I don't have any problems with the score. Hamnet, one of the most overbearing scores in any movie I've seen in the past 10 years. Trying to tell you what to feel the entire time.
And such
Hated
small
it.
portion.
All right, I'm going to say it again, uninterrupted. I hated the score for Hamnet. I think it's a perfect example of, again, the music trying to do all the heavy lifting, and it did not work. So just gonna put it out there.
And
And
such
probably-
small portions.
And so, one battle after another. That's Johnny Greenwood's score. Amazing. I get it. He's you know, he's in the wrong side of history with the Zionism thing, but we're talking about the music. It's very good.
I don't know. I think when when out of nowhere they go Hava Nagina Hava Nagina.
But I mean, the score for One Battle After Another, that crazy off-putting,
Yeah.
like it's
I've been
so
listening to it.
off-putting. You know,
I've been listening to it just as like it like hypes me up when I'm cleaning sometimes. I've been listening to the One Battle After Another score because I'm like I'm on tiptoes. I'm like yeah.
what are you guys doing? We are reacting to the Oscar nominations. Is what we're
Read
doing.
the title of the stream, man. We don't got time to explain.
I don't. Yeah.
Guys, what are you talking about? Oscar nominations, live react.
It's too early for this.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to respond to that. Sinners, obviously amazing. So that's in there.
Ludwig.
Animated feature. I'm going to skip that. Cinematography.
Okay.
Yeah. What do we need to like? Who's going to lose the K-pop Demon Hunters? Okay, great. Are we
Everything
done?
else.
Let's move on. yeah. Cinematography, which I still haven't seen, by the way. It seems like it's so not for me.
The one
Anyway,
animated
K-pop.
one, it's a short, but I do recommend watching Snow Bear. I really did enjoy that one.
I'll check him out. I'll check him out before we do it proper. I just haven't been in the mood. Cinematography. Frankenstein, controversial choice. A lot of people, myself inclusive, think the CGI looks atrocious because it does. But
Netflix budget, I swear.
yeah, kind of Sci-Fi Channel vibes. I hate to say it, but Marty Supreme, yeah, okay, cool. Oba, for sure, yeah. Sinners, abso-fucking-lutely.
Mm-hmm.
Train Dreams, that's the movie. I mean, the movies is how absolutely gorgeous it looks. Pacific Northwest. I mean, it's stunning looking.
A lot of it, people aren't even like there's like it's not even dialogue. Like a lot of Train Dreams is like
it's a look.
just like is like here's a large tree and then the large tree falls.
yeah. So it doesn't. There is no movie to talk about without the cinematography. So and I don't know if we could sustain a whole episode on Train Dreams necessarily. I did like the movie. I thought it was cool. I don't know what there is to talk about. It's poignant. It's sad. It's
Modernity.
I mean, I think William H. Macy's role in it is hilarious and awesome and like kind of against type, But I think Joel Edgerton's amazing in it. He did not get a nod for it, but that's fine. Like, I mean, I thought, not everything needs to be Oscar nominated. Skipping documentary feature, skipping documentary short, film editing, F-1. Okay. Well, if you're going to give it something, I guess that. But Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, Sinners. I think One Battle After Another and Sinners and Marty Supreme, you don't have a movie without strong editing. I like Sentimental Value a lot. Editing is not the first, second, or third thing I think of.
We won this guy over. I'm from India. I don't understand you guys, but you guys are awesome and really cool in India. It's 8:15 p.m.
Oh, cool.
Ooh,
yeah, we did. Thank you. If I think the only Indian movie we've covered is RRR, right? Which is Telugu.
Yeah.
That's like one of our most
Southern.
popular episodes, though. It gets
Great movie.
Yeah.
Famously snubbed.
It steadily gets views.
I'd be down to cover more Indian cinema. Frankly, it's just that I don't know a lot of it. But I love RRR.
I would 100% be down to cover more of Rajamouli's stuff. He released a new movie. A bunch of people in India have commented on our RRR episode and have like recommended watching Rajamouli's new movie. They're like, "Have you guys seen this?"
That's funny. Well, we should. I mean, Alexis is like that's her deal, man. She's all about that show. We just lean on her.
She was watching the new
Carry that show.
Rajmouli, I'm pretty sure, movie in a theater.
I believe it. Mm-hmm. She's like she would be my go-to SME for anything Indian cinema. Frankly, that's in America. I should put it that way. So film editing. I think there's a strong case for Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Sinners all here. I think F1 is just a suburban dad affirmative action pick. And Sentimental Value, again, I think that it's not the first, second, or third thing I think about that movie, which I think about that movie a lot. But the editing is like, yeah, it's good. It is well edited. Is it Oscar nominated best edited? Not really. Glad to say it. International. Speaking of that, Secret Agent. Anyone seen the actual Oscar nominations? We're just Brazilian flags. Every other comment that makes sense. It was just an accident. Stunning movie. Loved it. Absolutely deserves to be there. Sentimental value. My favorite of the international nominees. We'll get into that with my picks. Sarat. I was surprised that Sarat was in there. I think Sarat's cool and interesting and challenging. It's interesting that's the one that stuck rather than no other choice. But okay.
It was on a lot of short lists for stuff when we were reading yesterday.
I'd be curious what you two think of it. Because I did enjoy it, but the further I got away with it, enjoy might be the wrong word. I enjoyed what the movie did. I thought what it did was well. But the further I got away with it from it, the kind of like the less I vibed with it, really. And then Voice of Henry Job, which is politically fraught.
Oh my god!
So
they're gonna show on camera because hopefully they don't fuck up like the Golden Globes did.
yeah. So my only problem with these nominees,
Marvel movies, are you guys fan of Marvel and DC movies?
I am. Conan and I are forced, not so much.
we did. So did we covered Superman last year, right?
Yeah.
And we did.
When it just came out.
We should redo the Suicide Squad. And Birds of Prey.
We should do which one? I didn't hear you. Sorry.
We should redo the Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, it's too many people on that. Yeah, we did Deadpool and Wolverine, right? That was good.
Yeah.
I enjoy doing that one. We haven't covered a lot of Marvel movies. I find it kind of a bummer to talk about them, frankly.
I wouldn't mind doing Thunderbolts, like actually like good ones about family. Like,
Thunderbolts would be good because
movies.
I think people are just burnt out. I mean, I'm burnt out. I get it.
Yeah.
But I think Thunderbolts was good. I mean,
you're burnt out, Forrest.
it was on my tops list for, I don't know, half the year, probably. I thought Fantastic Four, I loved it when it came out, and the further I got away from the Fantastic Four movie, the less I was impressed by it. I thought it was okay. I thought the look was cool. There's some kind of more
Better than the other few we've had.
Yes, we are from the USA.
Born in the USA.
I just watched that. I just watched Nebraska.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was good in the music biopic Industrial Complex. Thank you.
I'm so surprised all
good.
the Freehold shit they showed off. Like my mom was like, "Look," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know, Mom."
All right, original song. So, aka the Diane Warren category. Who will Diane Warren
movie? That's what Forrest and I were talking about last night. She has her own fucking movie about how she has to get nominated for an Oscar every fucking year. Guys.
Well, it was what I was about to talk to in the next sentence, which is say, will Diane Warren lose again with her own movie being the one that's nominated? And that's the big question, right? And maybe the answer, maybe. K-pop Demon Hunters, everyone loves this shit. So okay, fine. I lied to you. Great Sinners.
Oh, they better perform that at the Oscars. Oh man, you know how hard that would go with people dressing up as generations of African American. Oh my God, that would go so hard.
Train Dreams, the Nick Cave song from Train Dreams, wonderful, absolutely fantastic. I don't know what Viva Verde is. What is that?
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. Didn't
Viva La Vida. It's a Coldplay song.
I'm being serious. Does anybody know what this is? Like, I never even heard of this. Literally
yesterday we were going. I don't know what the fuck this is.
I am a songwriter. Ultimately, this is my category.
You don't know
more so than score. I don't fucking know what this is.
All right, an intimate glimpse into the lives of celebrated opera singers and musicians currently living their third act while mentoring international music students who live among them. They live among us at Milan's unique retirement home, Casa Verde, built by Verdi in 1896.
Okay, I'll guess I'll watch it. Yeah, all right, that sounds interesting. Anyway, production design. Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Bell After Another, Sinners. We got to step this up and get 10 more minutes.
Marty Supreme.
Production design. I mean, it's again makes it look like 1950s. I'm not mad at any of these. We'll get into it with our picks. I think these are all worthy picks. I don't have anything to say. Sound, F1, Frankenstein. The cars did go zoom, and we did hear them. One battle after another. Sinners. I'm going to go ahead and say, as someone who's seen Surratt, sound plays a very important factor into Surratt. So it's interesting that's in here, but that's worthy as well. We'll get into it with our picks. We don't need to put it all out there right now. There's nothing egregious here. Visual effects, Avatar, Fire and Ash. That's what that movie is. They're all visual effects. F1. Okay. Jurassic World Rebirth. Forrest was like that came out this year? What is that?
Oh yeah, that was Jonathan Bailey. That's what made him plus the Wicked movies made him the top grossing actor of the year.
But cool. They found a way to make dinosaurs boring.
When one of the dinosaurs is canceled for sexual assault,
CGI.
He must rebrand as Jurassic World rebrand.
Yeah. So okay, Lost Bus. I was trying to get this out during when they're being nominated, but they were going so quick it was hard. That is a biopic about the Paradise Fire in California and an actual rescue effort.
The one that killed David Lynch.
No, that is Southern California. Paradise is in the foothills.
Oh.
So this is a different California fire tragedy, but it's a kind of a rescue mission kind of thing, and this one is been championed by why can't I think of her name? And the answer is because it's really freaking early. It was produced by Jamie Lee Curtis. She found this real life story super interesting, and got together with the guy from Blumhouse, actually, and they got this made. I haven't seen it.
Matthew McConaughey, an American Ferrera, and I don't know any of the other, and apparently Matthew McConaughey's son plays the son.
So I imagine there's lots of fire effects because it's literally about a horrible fire that decimated a foothill town and killed a bunch of people. Which that if you remember, that's the one that Trump and Gavin Newsom made a joint appearance, and that was the budding relationship between those two dudes. That's where all that started.
It was nominated for the AARP Movie Award, something I did not know exists.
Okay. and then Sinners. So visual effects. I mean, if Avatar is going to win anything, it'll probably be that. I don't know.
Can you guys guess what won the AARP Movie Awards?
That opera movie we just talked about.
No, no. Sentimental Value apparently won.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense. So let's go. Let's recap real quick with the ones that Christina, who didn't get to join us, missed. Did we talk about supporting role actor, Christina, with you? I can't remember.
Yeah, you did. We
did actress. Oh, Delroy Lindo. That's what we started with. Okay, so that we started with actress in leading role. Okay, so actor in a leading role: Timothée, Leo, Ethan Hawke, Michael B. Jordan, Wagner Moura. Any thoughts there?
It's probably gonna be Timothée.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do predictions. I'm just saying that we're just talking about the nomination. We'll do predictions later. I just want to make sure you get a chance to opine on this.
Yeah, these nominations make sense.
Yeah, I think so as well. So, best director, they put Abroad in there. They have Chloe Zhao, so they figured that's
put Abroad in there. I want best directress.
Just Safdie, Anderson, Trier, Coogler. No real surprises there. I think all those are worthy. I think one of the weakest things about Hamnet's the direction, and I think I'm coming to terms with the fact that I don't think Chloe Zhao has the juice, frankly. But that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about it later. And that seems to be a minority opinion.
That's the only thing I can. No, I said Nomadland was pretty good. That's the only thing I could think of off the top of my head. Though.
Nomadland's the only thing I really like by her. So, all right. So, Best Picture. Obviously, you got thoughts about certain omissions. We got Begonia, F1. Okay. Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Mouth Another, Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Train Dreams. So, no, it was just an accident. No Wicked for Good. No Other Choice. No Avatar, thankfully. No Blue Moon. No Sorry Baby. Jay Kelly. What are your thoughts on Best Picture? We'll close out with this. Or I am anyway.
Again, it's just so crazy that I guess maybe it's the sequel fatigue. I mean, maybe they should have just made Wicked a 6-hour-long movie with a 15-minute intermission, and maybe something would have been different. I don't know, but I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just so weird. It's just so weird. It's just so weird. Like not even anything technical. Like I don't know.
It is a pretty stunning diss, I will say, and I was telling Forrest that among myself, Kevin, Scott, and Taranti, we were goofing on Clayton Davis from Variety, constantly including F1 in his picks. Well, knock me over the feather because he was right. He was right, and we were like F1.
Yeah. Apparently, there's a lot of Testament of Ann Lee fans that are pissed that got shut out of. I didn't even know that.
Becky Rice. So Testament of Ann Lee. That's Brady Corbet and his wife, whose name I can't recall. That's their new joint.
Yeah,
and apparently it's quite good. Becky Rice was like glowing about it. She's like, it's really good. Okay, great.
Films that received 0 Academy Award nominations. Obviously, Wicked, Jay Kelly, Sorry Baby, Testament of Ann Lee, No Other Choice, Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere. Surprising that I didn't get any.
So pause that real quick. Sorry Baby. You can't just rattle them off like that. You have to give us a chance to react to them. Sorry Baby, amazing. Not surprised it wasn't nominated for Oscars. I'm glad it got a Golden Globe nomination. Right?
Yeah.
Ava Victor's amazing.
Got a couple, right? I got a couple. Yeah.
Not surprised by that one. So I'm sorry. Pick up from Sorry Baby because that's like
okay. Testament of Ann Lee, No Other Choice. No Other Choice should have gotten at least international. I think.
Park Chan-wook got dissed so hard for Decision to Leave, which is great. It's like his Vertigo. It's like a Hitchcock movie. But Park Chan-wook has he's like permanently on the diss list. And yet everybody loves Old Boy. Handmaiden is his best movie, but that got dissed too. But that was a year. I think that was the Green Book year, if I remember right, which is everybody got dissed that year.
Well, it's crazy too. With the director, a lot of people are like, "Wow, John Chu got a lot of wins for Wicked," and it's well, he's apparently going to be directing a film adaptation of Andrew Lloyd Webber's Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. And if there's one person who's the perfect choice to direct that bombastic biblical tale, it's him.
All right. Well, I'll not be seated for that, but good for him. That's what I say.
It's a good one though. With every song,
I've seen it. I saw it. I've seen an actual performance of it. I mean, cool. I'm familiar with the story. I'm just saying I don't want to watch it. Okay. You know what? All right. Maybe I'm being closed-minded. There's a way that it could be cool, but it's extremely not for me. I don't like the fucking Bible. And I don't like fucking musicals. So other than that,
you don't like Jesus Christ Superstar, you Judas.
I'm not saying I don't like all musicals. I would rather watch him redo Jesus Christ Superstar, frankly, which I think is good but flawed.
But by the way,
I feel like Weber hasn't made a good adaptation of
this guy. It's my mom said you go to bed now.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you spending time with us. Yeah. You can watch any of our shows where we cover movies in a long form pieces, long term discussion on this channel, both Oscar nominated and otherwise. Thank you. Welcome. Subscribe if you like what you hear. Thank you.
But yeah, Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere. People do have the biopic fatigue. I think a little bit.
I'm the first one. I think in my review for that and Song Sung Blue, I started with In the Biopic Industrial Complex. But if you're going to, and we talked about this and we'll talk about it more, if you're going to do a musical biopic, focus on one period of time, not tell an artist's life story. And that's what this does. And it does no good job of it.
I'll probably get fatigued over this too eventually, but I'm a big fan of biopics about people that I'm like, who?
Song Sung Blue.
Yeah, who?
That's the other one where it's I don't know who that is, and they're like, oh, this kicks ass. Right on.
There's probably a few people in the audience that are like, oh yeah, I remember them. Hell yeah, I love this biopic.
Around here, yeah, well, sure, yeah. I mean, before my
Kind of
time,
like local folk heroes, right? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I saw them play it. There's like a place in there that it was like a really funny name of the bar or whatever, but it's like I saw them play there, and it's
There's two places in that movie I've been to.
that's how I felt about the Springsteen thing. I was like, oh.
What else? What other
Black
episodes?
Bag. I don't know what that is.
That's a Soderbergh. A lot of people liked it. I don't know. He's hit or miss for me.
Mickey 17. That was never gonna get nominated for. It
It was like universally reviled too. Like people because everyone wanted the expectation game was so high that like a movie that is just good, like everything needs to be nominated for a fucking Oscar.
Yeah,
Two. Right, that's the other thing.
Left-Handed Girl, Die My Love, Life of Chuck.
Yeah, Life of Chuck did get this, but Life of Chuck. I mean, I obviously one of my favorite movies of the year. Nobody saw it.
And Mission Impossible, last film or no?
Yeah, the final cash grab. What do you say after Left-Handed Girl? What is that? I don't know what that is. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Okay, moving on. What's after that?
Yeah. Die My Love. That's the Jennifer Lawrence.
That's who directed that? That's Lynn Ramsey, I think.
Yeah.
Well, so my understanding with Die My Love, and again I haven't seen it, it is Lynn Ramsey, is that movie is good and does what If I Had Legs I'd Kick You does, but less good.
Yeah.
No Other Choice is an egregious diss. That seems to be what happens with every Director Park movie. And I don't get it. I thought this one might buck the trend, but nobody picked it up. And in this case, it was because it was like pretty expressly political. But it's a shame. I mean, he keeps making these banger movies that are like some of my favorites of the year and just no recognition of any kind.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Although, it is what it is. I feel like the Oscars are not like
it's not really.
There's got to be like the Worldwide Movie Award or something that.
Here's what I would say. I thought Surat's a good movie. I guess I'm glad it's in there, but I would rather have been No Other Choice. No Other Choice is the better movie, and they're very different. Also, honestly, I hate to like talk trash. The director for Surat seems like an idiot. And there's like 3 things in that movie that happen. You're like, oh my god, like it's like shocking. But it's an interesting movie. I don't think in a very strong year for international cinema, I don't think it should have been nominated for Best International.
Well, some people have come to the conclusion, and then we'll probably talk about this when they do go over Wicked, because people are like, what? I think part of the reason why Wicked for Good got shut out was because how people reacted to like the press tours, people talking shit about Ariana Grande's anorexia, the racism Cynthia Erivo was getting, like all the little like people just.
Well, she's dipped out and did a play. She's like, I don't want any part of this now.
Yeah, and everyone's like, she should be grateful. I'm like, for what? She shut out nominations and not winning anything. She's doing a Dracula play, man. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't. And
what if she did Dracula by Rob Zombie instead? How about that?
Yeah. But it's just so weird that
that'd be a
that
good
incident
bit.
with that. It's just so weird that the incident with that guy in Singapore, everyone's like now made like a meme out of that. I'm like, a guy jumped and attacked Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo like protected her. I don't know why that made made people go like, oh, Cynthia Erivo can't, you gotta watch out when she's around Ariana Grande because Ariana Grande acts weird and shit. And I'm like, you people are just too. We can't have fun anymore, okay? Like, I don't understand.
Did Wicked for Good make money?
Yeah, it made like almost $1 billion at the box office. Not as much as the first one. But that's the thing too. A lot of people are like,
it's expectations.
The press tour for this movie was different from the first one. But yeah, because everyone was criticizing the press tour for the first one. So they just assumed like, people, we're just gonna see the movie because it's the second part of the movie. Which
It's the
I get,
second
but
part
still.
of the movie.
Yeah, it crossed
You gotta see it.
crossed 500 million in
It's 15 new songs. They're terrible.
500 million in December.
Okay. So egregious diss for Wicked, egregious diss for No Other Choice. Surprise showing by F1. Clayton Davis vindicated. The Cars won Zoom, as it turns out. Great.
We're really pulling through for F1. It should have gotten more nominations.
Yeah. Secret Agent. Good showing. We'll talk about it when we do our predictions, but I feel like it is absolutely going to win international. I think Wagner Moura is a dark horse candidate for Best Actor, especially if there's a split between Timothée and Leo.
I kind of want Timothy to get mad again for losing.
Here's what I don't like, and I'm gonna put it out there this way. The Brazil fandom has been rewarded now twice in a year, twice in 2 years.
Because
I'm still there was the Brazilian pick as well, and I get it. They actually get excited about this kind of stuff, and I get one, but like in this case, like I'm Secret Agent being nominated for Best Picture. Okay, I would probably, if I was going to go with international, I liked It Was Just an Accident better. I like No Other Choice better, but okay. I mean, F1's in there. Can't get too high and mighty about it. That's the one that doesn't belong. That wasn't even the best picture that week, let alone this year. But
I
feel like
one of the things that does not belong.
Yeah, I mean it's so I feel like there's now going to be
what's happening to our logo? Oh my god!
So I feel like there's now going to be
We're being rewarded once again.
There's going to be a Brazilian slot now in international.
Yeah.
Just
Every
like how
year.
there's like a European slot, right? And then there's sort of like a vaguely Asian slot that's either going to be Japanese or Korean. I feel like there's going to be a Brazilian slot now.
Well, it's like every year Diane Warren has to get nominated for Best
Right,
Original
exactly.
Song.
It's a Diane Warren
every year Brazil has to
the
get
only-
nominated for Best International.
With that one is literally just a person that never wins. She's a Susan Lucci of that category. If she doesn't win for her own movie, pack it the fuck in. You know what I mean? And she won't. She's gonna lose to K-pop Demon Hunters. That's what's gonna happen. I mark my words.
Why set her up for disappointment?
They got to team up. I think Diane Warren and K-pop Demon Hunters got to team up.
They gotta hunt the demons together.
That's the only category. Like, I'd be pissed if I was a musician or like a composer or something that works in movies, because it's like that's the only category that seems to have a gag nomination.
Yeah. I mean, I am pissed at it, and I'm just annoyed because it's like, honestly, Heresy. Diane Warren isn't very good. Sorry, I understand why everyone loves her and everyone respects her, but like, I don't. Like, I'm sorry.
Like, fuck Diane Warren.
I know. I'm gonna kill my industry chances. Flamin' Hot. I'm sorry. Did you hear that garbage? The fucking Cheetos movie? Yeah. Fuck off.
Oh, she wrote "Rhythm of the Night" by the Barge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Is
there good stuff she's written? Sure. And there's way more garbage. Kiss has a better hit ratio.
We're getting a response from Diane Warren right now. Wow! Why would you do that, Diane Warren?
But I love that they made a documentary that she wrote a song for, so she should get nominated and win, and she is going to get bodied by checks notes K-pop Demon Hunters.
Let me see. Something.
Amazing.
Yeah, but she's not the only one this season that's gotten gotten bodied by
it's
K-pop
a
Demon
force.
Hunters.
She's been nominated 16 times for an Academy Award.
I think they got
This is for us. This is where we need that's what the money is for. That's what the money is for. That's what the money's for.
There's got to be.
Times.
I do like you cross out money. That's what the Oscar is for.
Sure.
But no, I feel like the F1 and K-pop Demon Hunters got to go head to head. So we get like one of them has
Like,
to
is it in a fight?
One of them has to go.
Right,
Maybe you
right,
run over those
right,
kids.
Right, right.
Yeah.
You run over those kids from the K-pop universe.
There you go. So people are talking about Paul Mescal being left out as a diss. No,
He's not even a
it's
strong contender. I mean, it's not like Ariana Grande in like fucking Wicked for Good. I mean, in my opinion, she should have just been a leading nomination because again, it's her movie.
all right. Well, we're not talking about Ariana fucking Grande. We're talking about Paul Mescal. And for Paul Mescal, I don't never thought of that as an Oscar nominated performance. On the fact that everyone loves Hamnet. Like, and not me, but everyone.
Is everyone in the room with us right now, Conan?
Dude, people love that movie, and it's like me and Scott and Toronto and are that are like nope, and everyone else is. It's great, 5 stars. I'm like, is it?
It's
But here's the deal. Even if you're talking about performances, Buckley, not my pick, but I get it. I get why that's there. Paul Mescal, I like a lot. Horrible in Gladiator too, but like miscast. That is not. For the amount of performances this year, Delroy Lindo is such a better choice. Like, people are like mad about it. Like, Paul Mescal is like 27 or something. Like, he's got a long career ahead of him. It's gonna be fine. And even he's probably
Cillian
not
Murphy's
bad.
mentoring him. He's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
I like how they gave Diane Warren an Academy honorary award. Like,
I know. They're gonna give her the what was it? The Tyler Perry one, the good guy award.
You know what's interesting? A lot of people are bitching about Sinners. They're like, I mean, they're like, it's not a top tier movie. It's good to horror. I'm like, first of all, shut up. I'm tired of the From Dusk Till Dawn comparisons. Second of all, y'all clan.
Look, I love the movie.
That?
It is to a certain degree elevated from Dusk Till Dawn, but I say that as a compliment, and that it does improve upon that. So I get,
but it's
like
also
it's not like
yeah.
unfair to say that. Let's be real, and I'm saying that as like it's my top 3 movie of the year. Like it's okay for people to say that.
And then,
It's
but then there
exact
are people
same
that are
thing.
like, the movie's good until the vampires show up. I'm like, okay, then what's the point of Sammy's gift? Then what? They're all supposed to have a fun night to juke join and be happy. Like, what's going on here? Like, what? I don't.
The only salient critiques of Sinners is on our episode,
which are not really any critiques.
which aren't really even critiques. Yeah, exactly.
Diane Warren nominated for her 4,600 bunch of numbers song called "Keep Up the Fight" for the movie Taco Bell. Liv Moss. I don't know. That's what I came up with off the top of my head for a Diane Warren song.
So let's go over the rest of the snubs. So we talked about Ariana Grande. We talked about Paul Mescal, Guillermo del Toro. Yeah, okay. Like again, Frankenstein. Okay, it's fine that he got snubbed.
It's
he
not
has
even
a
his
fucking
best directed movie.
Exactly. Not even close. Smashing Machine.
What? How's that a snub?
Well, they were saying that he was talking about Rock for Best Actor and stuff like that. So I mean, whatever. I got a makeup and hairstyling nod. Chase Infinity, dude. She's like 12. It's okay.
Yeah,
Everyone
she'll have her time.
Yeah, but Haley Steinfeld got nominated when she was like 10 for. So.
Yeah, and Haley Steinfeld was astounding in that role, and Chase Infinity was okay in a movie of a cast that had like 5 of the best performances of the year. And Chase Infinity never should have been in that category, and it was like Oscar fever that like had her be in there. And
this is why
honestly,
they need to bring back the juvenile Oscar.
Right?
Is that no? That was just
presented by Juvenile.
That was just a thing to get Harvey Weinstein's next victims or whatever.
Oh, no, I thought you were gonna say that was just a thing to get Leonardo DiCaprio's next girlfriend.
That's what the juvenile Oscar is for.
Paul Mescal, we mentioned that. Fine, that's correct. That's fine. No other choice. That's an egregious diss. It's an egregious diss, and it wasn't. It's a strong film. It wasn't Oscar bait, but he always gets dissed. So apparently that's what happens. On this deadline list, Miley. Huh?
Let her hacks in chat.
Oh, okay, cool. Miley Cyrus is on the diss list. I'm sorry, who the fuck thought that was happening? I'm gonna move on.
Well, she got the Avatar song.
Who gives a shit? Also, Miley Cyrus is doing just fucking fine. She's like a quadrillionaire. Quadrillionaire. Does she need a fucking Oscar for some bullshit song she hacked out? She seems cool. I would like to hang with Miley Cyrus. Does she need an Oscar? Come on. What are we doing here? No. Fuck
By the way,
off.
there's a lot of actors that love Hamnet. That makes sense.
Well,
Why
yeah, it's Shakespeare, right?
Is
And
it-
notably, I have a problem. Like Shakespeare's not my deal. Like the
me
Shakespeare adaptations I like are sort of exceptions that prove the rule. So I fully get maybe it's
Like Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet code, and I know that's like one of your top faves.
it's one of the ones I dislike the least of his. Joel Edgerton dissed. Okay, I mean I thought he was great in Train Dreams, but it was a strong year for acting. You know. Okay.
He's gotten to go on the podcast circuit, so he's
Exactly. Tessa Thompson had a okay. Who thought that was happening? Not me. Tessa Thompson's great. I think she's amazing. I don't know. Is that
Yeah.
that movie? Okay. So surprises. Just to recap, F1. Label me surprised. They're saying Stellan Skarsgård was a surprise. I'm sorry. Did you see Sentimental Value? That's not a surprise. Come on, fuck
Wow,
outta
he
here.
was already winning awards.
Welcome to the party. Delroy Lindo, that is a surprise. That's a pleasant surprise. That's
Yeah.
a good-
Yeah.
Delroy Lindo for Paul Mescal
And-
is good.
And Woman too for Best Supporting for Sinners. I was like, well, I didn't think. I mean, a lot of people wanted her to get nominated, but it's like, why? It's like this is the thing about the Oscars. It's like, you know, they can go for no nomination, all of a sudden, bam, here's an Oscar nomination. It's like, well,
Right.
finally.
Deadline saying that the casting choices was a surprise. I don't think anything about that surprise. I think there was 3 of the most strongly casted movies in there. One that's the supporting cast of like basically non-actors and background people, and that was the point, which would be Secret Agent, and Hamnet, which everyone loves Hamnet. But
Except for us, we are an anti-Hamnet podcast.
well, I mean that's just my opinion. Maybe you guys are gonna love it. I don't know, but like
I've seen it. It's
don't.
fine.
It's my Oscar villain for this year.
Again, I'm
Which is
not
to say,
like
it-
Amelia Perez was our
yeah,
Oscar
yeah.
villain
It's
last
not like
year.
an Amelia. It's
That
again,
got nominated. Never mind.
exactly. So,
Is it Conan O'Brien hosting the Oscars
So-
this year?
Conan O'Brien is hosting the Oscars this year. Yes. So no
Wait,
other
it
choice
says Conan
getting dissed.
Neutron. Oh wow.
So I know it's actually me. Yeah, it's a weird way to announce it, but yeah. So yeah, they I think I got his invite. I don't know, like whatever. I just didn't question it. No other choice being dissed sucks, but I kind
Yeah.
of saw that coming. Other than that and F1, most of the surprises were good. I kind of saw it happen with Wicked Forget. I didn't think it was going to get a complete shutout, though. That's
Yeah, I
crazy.
thought it was just gonna get like makeup and costume, and I wasn't even gonna think it was gonna get like original song. But I was like, the makeup and the costume, but then I was like, maybe set, no, nothing.
So, all right. Well, that's all I got to say about it. I'm tired.
Yeah. Everyone's
Tune it-
tired, and somehow we really weren't as cranky as we could have been this time. This time.
I probably could have
Could have been a
right
lot
here.
worse. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm drinking my cafefe right now.
yeah. Well,
I
that's
thought you were gonna say I'm drinking right now, and I was gonna be like, damn.
damn, girl.
I gotta clean the house later, so
Yeah, we're doing we're doing
Tomorrow at 1 p.m. we got Adam McKay coming on.
It's Nights of Cabiria.
Nights of Cabiria. We got a great
Excited.
show for you. Train Dreams is going.
Yeah,
K-pop
Train-
Demon Hunters.
K-pop. Yeah, K-pop Demon Hunters. Doing it. See, this would be where I drop the Oscars the opera singer movie that like I already forgot what it's called. Viva
Viva Vende. Oh,
Viva Vendi.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I used to be one of the
no
greatest
Castratos
tenors.
are on this stream.
I used to be one of the greatest tenors of all time, but now I can barely sing because my voice has been taken over by drinking cigarette protein shakes to stay
I
up.
thought you were saying by K-pop Demon Hunters.
K-pop.
Demon Hunter.
I mean, that was
So the suit of Jesus Christ Superstar, apparently. K-pop Demon Hunter.
K-pop opera hunters.
There we
You know
are.
what?
everybody.
You know what?
That's why
I
we
think-
don't do this
you
in
know
the
what?
morning. Maybe we should.
You know what? I honestly think our Oscar month will be good because I feel like it's good because, like, you know, we're doing movies that are nominated plus one snub.
I think we should keep doing that every year.
Sure. We got to include it international though, and we'll talk about that. Probably Secret Agent, but
Yeah.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see Diane Warren lose to K-pop Demon Hunters.
I just
Are they
Diane
just
Warren,
contractually
Oscar
obligated
nominated
to nominate
for the
her?
fight for the movie.
I'm gonna assume that's what the song sounds like, by the way, because I'm not gonna watch that shit. There's no way. There's no fucking
Conan,
way.
I have to tell you this. You were absolutely right. That's exactly what
Sounds
that
exactly like it. I nailed it, actually. We're also going to be doing Michael Mann's Thief with Josh Olson of The Movies That Made Me, screenwriter for History of Violence, The West Wing thing. Josh Dugan is a big fan of that one. That's Tuesday. So those are the 2 next episodes coming up. And then it's Oscars, baby, all the time, always. Oba, one bat after another with Eileen Jones is kicking it all off. And we'll be announcing our coverage. And then in the after parties, we're going to do our actual predictions. So not just the 3 of us on screen, but our featured guests and beloved friends will be, a lot of them will be coming on. We'll be announcing that. Join us for those. Put your predictions in the chat. Should be interesting. It usually is. Christina beat me by 1 point. Was that last year? That was last year, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Because you said
I don't
Emma
know how I
Stone was
got it.
going to win. And I said it was going to be, oh my God. I can't even think of Lily Gladstone.
No, it was the year before. That was the year before.
What was last year?
Emilia Perez year.
Who won that year? I don't think it was anybody on screen. You know what? Yeah, tune in. We'll calculate the ballots. I'll tell you who won.
I don't remember.
I know I've never won.
The white woman,
but
I think. I don't know.
Christina won 1 year. I think Lauren won. Lauren Chenard
Yeah.
won last year. Close without going over. Price is Right rules. Who will win this year? I don't know. I barely know who won last year. Why are you asking me questions? It's early. Thank you. K-pop Demon Hunters.
They're gonna have to go up against the unstoppable Diane Warren's Taco Bell Live Moss the movie.
So anyway, like and subscribe for the love of fuck.
And 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Crazy early tomorrow.
Noon at Central time. 10 a.m. Pacific time. Mountain time isn't the thing. That's my new conspiracy theory. Mountain time doesn't exist. But
1 p.m. Eastern time.
Somebody's talking shit to me from Colorado. They're like, mountain time exists, man. Get used to it, man. So we're gonna be talking to Adam McKay. That's gonna be good. And then the Josh Olson, if it doesn't snow so much that
how long are you gonna do this live show?
Cody, you might have to do this by yourself.
I know, right? How long are you guys gonna do this live show? That's a question I've been asking myself the last 1 hour and 52 minutes.
Oh, the train's coming. Gotta get off screen.
That's what the train dreams are for.
The train dreams are the dreams we made along the way.
This is how I feel about Wicked. This is how I feel about Wicked getting shut out.
So,
Man after my own heart.
It turns out that Best Actor F1. What? That's a movie. How's that?
Is it Brad Pitt in that movie? I feel like they're
I
like,
think it
yeah, Brad Pitt. I mean, hey, Jolie got snubbed.
Well, the crowd seems to really love F1. Oh wow! I said it again.
Wow.
Apparently, it's the most money a Brad Pitt movie's ever made. It's, that's what the money is for. Me.
That's what the money is for. You don't need to be Oscar nominated. Yeah, you know what? All right. Anyway, tune in tomorrow with Adam McKay. My favorite Fellini movie, and I think his favorite Fellini movie too. So that's cool.
And it's the one Fellini movie. He has his 14 movies everyone should see list. But he and
it's on that list. That's right.
Made for Funny or Die. The website they started.
Yeah.
You know.
So it's
when I was telling people about that, they're like, "I love that movie."
Yeah, it's cool that we're doing that in Thief. So we're going deep on like the film history for 2 episodes before we do like contemporary with all the reasons.
Before we do, you like black girls? I love them.
Apparently, you can't do the green girl meme anymore since Wicked got snubbed.
You like award season? I love it.
That's what the Oscars are for.
All right, I'm out of here.
There's one category that it's made a lot of money. And you can say, that's what the money is for. And then one they get a lot of Oscars. That's what the Oscars are for.
I'm getting out of the chair. I'm gonna start walking that way. Show's over.
See
you tomorrow.
Oh, guys, the trains are. Train's coming into the station.
That's my train. I gotta go.